Waltzing Matilda whipped out her wallet. The sexy boy smiled in dismay. She took out 420s 'cause she liked round figures. Everybody's queen for a day. Oh babe, I'm on fire and you know how I admire your body. Why don't we slip away? Although I'm sure you're certain it's a rarity me flirting. Sha-la-la-la this way. Oh, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, hey baby, come on and slip away. Oh, la-da-da-da-da-da-da, luscious and gorgeous, oh, what a hunk of muscle, pull out the National Guard. She creamed in her jeans as he lifted her knees from off of the Formica-topped bar. And cascading slowly, he lifted her wholly and boldly out of this world. And despite people's derision, proved to be more than diversion. Sha-la-la-la later on. And then sha-la-la-la-la, he entered her slowly and showed her where he was coming from. And then sha-la-la-la-la, he made love to her gently. It was like she'd never ever come. And then sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, when the sun rose and he made to leave. You know, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, neither one regretted a thing. Radio, live transmission. Radio, live transmission. Listen to the silence that I ring on. Eyes dark, gray lenses frightened of the sun. We would have a fine time living in the night, left to blind destruction, waiting for our sight. We would go on as though nothing was wrong, and hide from the days to remain all alone. Stayed in the same place, stayed at the time, touching from a distance, further all the time. Dance, 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 dance to the radio. 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 And I will call out when the going gets tough. The things that we've learned seem no longer enough. No language or sound is all I can know. Synchronizing love to the beat of the show. And we could dance, 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 dance to the radio. Dance, 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 dance to the radio. Dance, 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 dance to the radio. I'm still vulnerable, so take your shots now. An open heart, a raw nerve. Killer force void, who do you think you are? Breaking me down without building me back up. Mercury in my bloodstream, I'm insane. Blue and red, transparency. Almost dead, who do you think you are? I'm melting down. Piles of bodies in the ground. Melting down, piles of ashes mixed with snow. So take your shot now, take me out. One between the eyes, one through the heart. Just do it, coward. Two exciting songs. Now we're going to move into sort of a softer side in the next couple of songs. I am feeding the kitty, it's so pretty, right off my hand. I imagine I had paws and paw prints just like him. Then all of our Sundays turned to Mondays, the state we're in. Looking back as all these years pass, never knowing just why hear how we'll use our tricks. How am I supposed to look to you when you're always tearing down a middle? How am I supposed to love you when you're always putting me in the middle? Everything is so senseless, it's so pointless. What's the point of this? Never using the same words to express I'm only 6, and I wish that they both would come to terms with this. How do you sleep from where you're standing? Daddy still cries himself to sleep. How'd you do that trick? Change the way things are. It's gonna take a lot of love, or we won't get too far. So if you are out there waiting, I hope you show up soon, 'cause my head needs relating, not solitude. It's gonna take a lot of love to get us through the night. It's gonna take a lot of love to make things work out right. If you look in my direction and we don't see eye to eye, my heart needs protection, so do I. Got a lot of love, oh, got a lot of love. La 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 la. Ooh, ooh. It's gonna take a lot of love. It's gonna take a lot of love. It's gonna take a lot of love. Little bit sloppy. I always forget the chords during the little break. I know the first one is like this one, C major 7, but then I'm not sure what the order is from there. Who knows? I'll look it up at some point. This next one is a pretty old song. I wrote it shortly after I completed Undertale. My home is very small, it makes me feel tall. Mom says sit and listen, she smiles and whistles. It's time for dinner. What kind of pie tonight? Cinnamon or butterscotch or snail? Oh well, I love it still. My dad gives me a hug. His arms feel so snug. It's so hard to let go, to let my expression be known. My home is very small. Why I feel 10 feet tall. I'm told that I am a prince and that I have just one wish. So I think really hard where to start. Well, I have no friends, so let's fix that. I want a friend who will stay to the end. No qualms, no heartache, it's for everyone's sake. Whoever it will be, they will be special to me. And even now, they are still. No bitterness or blame, peace and bliss every day. There they go now, so buoyant and loud. They invite me to go play, just like they do always. Time passes. I haven't played that one in a very long time. In fact, I forgot how much I like that song. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I completely forgot, like, the final verse part. Yeah. So I'm just gonna improvise, but everything else I remember. Well, it took until that last time to remember this part. This is dedicated to my older brother David, who always really liked this song. My home is very small. It makes me feel tall. Mom says, sit and listen. She whistles and smiles. It's time for dinner. What kind of pie tonight? Cinnamon or butterscotch or snail? Oh well, I love it still. Me a hug. His arms feel so snug. It's hard to let go, to let my expression show. My home is very small. Why I feel 10 feet tall. I'm told that I'm a prince and that I have just one wish. So I think really hard where to start. Well, I have no friends, so let's fix that. I want a friend who will stay to the end. No qualms or heartache, it's for everybody else's sake. Whoever it will be, they will be special to me. And even now, they are still. No bitterness or blame, peace and bliss every day. There they go now, so buoyant and loud. They invite me to go play, just like they do always. Time passes. Okay. Surrounded by the tallest of trees, the air we breathe overwhelming me, the dustbin of history and other antiques, fighting for life and the death which it brings. I cannot breathe. It's how I wanna go. Shed the skin I've always known. Project myself into the stars. Maybe float onto Mars. Yeah, very sloppy. Once again, I think I'm going to do this one a second time. Surrounded by the tallest of trees, the air we breathe overwhelming me. The dustbin of history and other antiques, fighting for life and the death which it brings. Surrounded by the greenest of trees, our faces as we hear the story. Guilt, greed, and greater complexities. Suddenly we cannot breathe. It's how I wanna go. Shed this skin I have always known. Oh, project myself into the stars. Then maybe I will float onto Mars. Better. I like that little chord progression I improvised during the first take. I guess that is how the song shall go from now on. I'll have to listen back over the second take a few times and get used to it. Okay. Like Home, this is also a rather old song, although I've played it a couple of times here and there. It's called Mr. Porcupine. Mr. Porcupine sling through the field. His observation served him well. Mr. Porcupine sling through the field. His observation served him well. magic travels around. His pathways appear rewound. He looks, sniffs, and points on upward. His nature is one reserved. Like the hedgehog, he bears a dilemma, yeah. Where animals fear to tread, Purrdock Sanctum goes ahead. Terse, taciturn, even bovine-like, incorrigible his spikes. Like the hedgehog, he bears a dilemma, yeah. Mr. Porcupine slink through the field. His observation served him well. Mr. Porcupine slink through the field. His observation served him well. Calligraphic footsteps here. The rest of them follow rear. But the nomad road is long, reserved for the lonesome and the strong. Mr. Porcupine and his observations. Mr. Porcupine and his observations. Very sloppy. I accidentally played the verse chords during that one Mr. Porcupine slink through the field section. Dang. Oh well. If I stick with this song, then it'll be more polished next time, but I'm not gonna play it for a second time. Getting back into the darker songs now. just breaks out of its shell, and creatures welcome it to their own personal hell. In their effort to conspire and seduce, they slash little bits of evil in all of you. I eat the whispers of hopeful kids, and no good ever comes from their selfish wishes. Before they know it, they have tried and come undone. Selflessness is a void as black as our sun. It's a role I cast myself in, destructive in the wake of din. I'm threading fate as linear sin. Preachy creatures, every single one. Come now, great catastrophe, death awaits eagerly. Fleshly adversaries and empty nemesis, legion orbits round human and humane redundancies. Yeah. That was pretty good. Possibly the best version of that song that I have yet to do. It and Surrounded by Trees takes a lot out of my voice, though. Or take out of my voice, rather. You know, I probably should have swapped Mr. Porcupine and Lavos in the set, because I'm about to play Purrdock and Doggone, the tricolon of songs about animals. Probably would have been better together without the break of Lavos. Although I guess technically Lavos is an alien, and aliens are animals, you know. God, I need to play Chrono Trigger again. To say, so he talks, and when he purrs he lets me know that all blood is on an even flow. Oh, yeah. Please feed me, I'll be round. Purrdock, he's got a sensitive heart. When I break down and start to cry, he's gonna play the part and find out why you feed me. Won't you turn away? Even when someone is home, always end up feeling all alone. Even when you come up close, still I end up feeling alone. Even when things are okay, still I need you to go away. Not your fault. And I miss you now. Purrdock, yeah. Yeah, I messed that one part up. Short song, so let's do it again. Purrdock, he's got a lot to say, so he talks. When he purrs, he lets me know that our blood is at an even flow. Oh, yeah. Please feed me. I'll be round. Purrdock, he's got a sensitive heart. When I break down and start to cry, he's gonna play the part and find out why. Oh, why? You feed me. Won't you turn away? Even when someone is almost and I'm feeling all alone. Even when you come up close, till I end up feeling all alone. Even when things are okay, still I need you to go away. It's not your fault, Purrdock, and I miss you now. Yeah, that wasn't much of an improvement. Okay, 4 more. Just like a dog in heat, so cold, out on these streets, all this urban trash. How did we grow old so fast? One's own flesh or form, no owners and no callers sworn, mirrored and vain, yet powerful and profuse, sane sometimes. In moments refrained and obtuse, raptured like a blooming spring, restrained by boundaries, journeying on instinct, Much, much better than yesterday. Unfortunately, once again, my voice is starting to go, so I couldn't sing as well on that one as I would have liked. But at least the guitar was good. I took a chance and I made it. Believe I wanted something. I now have you in my arms, but the light switch shows my scars. So let's make it dark. I'm gonna turn the lamp off. These 4 years were poorly spent, a total lack of common sense. They all labeled me a loser, but somehow I made it out. So let's turn the lamp off. I'm gonna make it dark. You may or may not understand when my blood trickles down my hand. But when you kiss it, I feel whole again. These veins carry me through your garden. The light sure is bright, so let's turn it off. The lamp sure is bright. I'm gonna make it dark now. Dark, gonna keep it dark. I'm gonna turn my mind off. I like the dark, I'm gonna keep it dark. I like the dark. Pretty good until the ending there. The ending on the version from yesterday was much better. All right, down to the home stretch. We've got just 2 more. Does death come alone, or with eager reinforcements? Does death come alone, or with eager reinforcements? Death is centrifugal, solar and logical, decadent and symmetrical. Angels are mathematical, angels are bestial. Man is the animal, man is the animal. Flashes from the axis, flashes from the axis, on a humming way to the stars. Holy, 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 oh, holy. Holy, 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 oh, holy, holy. Fire of the mind agitates the atmosphere. Fire of the mind agitates the atmosphere. The blacker the sun, the darker the dawn. Okay. That about wraps it up for now. This was a really good rehearsal. Started to falter a little bit by the end. Setlist for this rehearsal was Waltzing, Matilda, Acapella, Transmission, Meltdown, Mind Your Maxwell, Lotta Love, Home, 2 takes, Surrounded by Trees, 2 takes, Mr. Porcupine, Lavos, Purrdock, 2 takes, Doggone in Deep Ellum, Light Switch, A New Idea / Litmus Test, Ampersand, and finally Fire of the Mind. This has been Color Sound Oblivion, May 2nd, 2021. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great day.